in the pen comes 4 doses. You inject it once a week on a day of your choice. Once that pen is done, because there's 4 doses in the pen, but there's like an extra little bit which I tend to like drag the thing back. This is like how a Mounjaro pen looks like. This is my 5mg pen that's old. It comes like this in a pre-filled like pen. So when you first have your first dose, what you do is you draw it back, like you twist this like coil thing, you twist this back. You have like a needle that they don't provide. You have to order that separately on the same website. Once you finish that pen, you move on to the next dose. So when you go back on your website, they know you've already started taking 2.5. So you just order your 5mg pen. That's how you basically take Mounjaro. So when I started it in January, I took it at the end of the month, and then I had to stop taking it because I had to go for surgery. I had a cosmetic surgery done. If you don't know what I done, if you can check my last video. So I done that. I stopped for like 2 weeks, then I resumed. So in the first month, I'd already lost about, I think like 15 pounds, because as soon as I started taking it, my first side effects was literally no appetite the next day. Like as soon as I first started taking it in January, I woke up the next day and I was like, oh, I'm not hungry. Usually I wake up so hungry, but surprisingly I wasn't hungry at all. It got to about like 8 o'clock in the evening is when I started to feel a bit peckish. So I had like a little small meal, but when I ate, it's like after like, I'd say 8 to 10 bites, I got full. Like, it's weird how your body literally just tells you like, we're full, girl, like we can't take any more. So I literally just stopped eating for the day. The next day came, same thing again. Like, plus I was very busy at work. So when I go to work, I didn't even have time for lunch. When it comes to lunchtime, I wasn't even eating because I was really literally chopping up with my colleagues. So I didn't really have time to really eat. It creates like this thing in your mind that you don't think, I just stopped thinking about food. Every single day, all I would do was think about food. And the thing about Mounjaro was that I don't eat, like, I just never craved junk food like how I used to. The other side effect that I got besides having no appetite was a bit of nausea. I'd get it like first thing in the morning, but it wasn't severe nausea to the point where like it would ruin my day. It was just like, oh, okay, I feel a bit nauseous, that's not bad. The second times when I'd get nausea was when I'd eat like takeaway. So of course I had times where I'd go out with my friends and have something like that's a bit junk, a bit fatty, and the nausea that followed after was a lot, but it wasn't severe to the point that I'd throw up. It was just quite like, we don't want this in our body. Like, we don't want this. My body was like, I can't take this fat. Another time I'd feel a bit nauseous was when I tried to overeat. So when you take the injection, you feel very full quite quickly. But if you continue to eat, it's too much for your body, because it's like, your body's already telling you it's full and you're trying to stuff more. That was the only side effects that I got from Mounjaro.